I'm gonna love you.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Wolver Guy. Welcome back to another episode of the wolverblitz. If you guys aren't familiar what this series is, it is pretty much me doing commentary over the last 2 games or 3 games or how many games I played and live streamed on my Twitch. This is the Wolver Fantasy League I've been talking about. If you guys missed the last video, go check that out. But with that being said, we're going to head out to our first game of today's video. It's going to be Detroit versus Chicago in Chicago. And Detroit's going to get the ball to kick off the game first off, and nothing too big on that play. 3rd and 10 on their first drive. Philip Rivers in the backfield. Looking, screen pass, almost gets a first down, but he's going to be tackled short of the first down. So they're going to punt it away on 4th and 4. Later on in the game, Chicago has the ball, and Barkley gets sacked by Dylan Cole. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 21. Barkley looking, drops it off to 86. And I believe that's Charles Clay. Charles Clay trucking his way through the field. Then they could have had a touchdown right to Barkley from Larry Fitzgerald. He overthrows it, and they have to settle for a field goal. So later on in the game, Barkley has the ball again and finds a connection this time for a Bears touchdown. So that's going to bring them up 10-0. Philip Rivers looking in the pocket, throws in the triple coverage, and gets swatted to Derek Johnson. The big man does not get a pick 6. They go down the field and get stuck to a field goal, so it'll be a 13-0 lead. Later on in the 3rd quarter, Barkley looking, Bears score again. Amara Darboh wide open. We're going to go to this 2-point conversion, and they get sacked, so it's going to be a weird score, 19-0. So, later on in the game, Detroit has the ball. Philip Rivers looking in the pocket for a touchdown, possible 4th and goal, and it gets intercepted by the other big man, Brian Arakpo, trying to return it for 6, but gets stuffed around the 20-something yard line. Then, later on in the game, Detroit gets the ball back, gives it to Aaron Jones, or Adam Jones, or whoever, and almost gets the first down. 3rd and 2, hurrying up, 25 seconds, but there's a flag. Throws the ball, gets a touchdown, but wait, is it going to stick? It's offsides on Geno Atkins for the Chicago Bears. So they're going to score 6, but unfortunately they couldn't score anymore, so that will do it. Chicago will get another win, 19-7. We're going to head out to our next game that's still out in Chicago, getting the Chicago Bears team slow down the Vikings. And can the Vikings get an upset over this win-streaking Bears team? We'll have to find out. This should be a good game, folks, so let's get right into it. So, 2nd and 20 for the Bears. Barkley in the pocket, sees a man wide open, and Charles Clay is going to go all the way for a touchdown. He grabs his back in pain afterwards. He would come back in the game shortly after, just being kind of banged up. So later on in the game, 1st and 10, Barkley says, "Get up, my boy!" and gets the pass off. And Jordan Reed almost stumbles for a first down. Later on in the drive, 1st and 10, Barkley sees Brandon Marshall's wide open for the touchdown, going to get shoestring tackled for the touchdown, and that's going to give them a 14-0 lead. So, the Vikings have the ball finally. It's 3rd and 12, and Trey Burton is short of the first down. So, they're going to kick the field goal before, and it's short! The kick is short! And Chicago tries to kick it before halftime, and they miss a kick. What is going on at Soldier Field? So later on, 3rd and 10 in the 3rd quarter with a minute left, they drop it off to number 19. 19 is short of the first down. Alex Smith is very disappointed, so they get held to a field goal. So it's going to be 3-14. So it's 11-point lead. Chicago gets the ball. 1st and 10, looking, and Barkley gets sacked for 10 yards by Lynch. So now it's going to be 3rd and 20 after the 2nd down. Nothing happened. 3rd and 20. Barkley drops it off to the running back, but Lamar Miller gets nothing, and it's going to be 4th and 13. So they're going to punt the ball away. And Blake Koch gets blocked! He took too much time in the backfield, and the punt gets blocked. So now it's on the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Alex Smith to Zeke Elliott, and Zeke Elliott gets the touchdown. So it's going to be 9-14. So we got a ball game. So Minnesota decides to go for it, and they get stuffed. Zeke Elliott gets stuffed, so it'll be 9-14 still. 4th quarter with less than 5 minutes left. Later on in the game, there's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and Barkley drops a pass right in the breadbasket for Charles Clay, and that's going to be a 21-9 game. Vikings have the ball, looking, and he makes that's a close window, and Trey Burton shrugs off a tackle or two. Poor tackling, and Trey Burton's going to get a touchdown for the Vikings, and it's going to be a 16-21 game. So Chicago gets the ball back, and looking, they have to stop him on this 3rd down. And look, Amara Darboh, wide open, midfield, left side, gets stopped at the 45, and they use their last timeout. So with 1:25 left, Chicago decides to kick down the clock, call a timeout, and kick a field goal. Now, will there be bad blood spewing at the next matchup between these guys? Because these guys do have to play before the playoffs. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care. See you later.